The Metro Nashville public school system faced big challenges. In 2007, our graduation rate was 50%. We then had to implement the Common Core, and that included making sure every single student was college and career ready and was capable of taking an online assessment. And that all involved making sure our teachers were able to teach and incorporate technology in an effective and meaningful way. What we needed was a platform that would allow us to support a virtual school, to implement blended learning throughout the district, to support our teachers in professional development, and something that would prepare our students to take assessments online. And our solution was the Blackboard Innovative Classroom. In order to get teachers to think differently about how they teach, we implemented a program called All-Stars. All-Stars modeled our expectations of what we wanted every classroom in Nashville to look like.
All-Stars was the first time we had ever done a full online professional development that the teachers could complete at their own pace, in their own time, in their own place.
They loved the fact that they didn't have to come during the summer and sit in a classroom. It was something they could do at their own pace. They simply had a deadline that they had to meet.
There were 8 modules. As a teacher completed a module and went through all the learning targets, they had to take a mastery assessment, a competency-based assessment. We had Blackboard's assessment module set for unlimited attempts, so the teacher could go back into the module, find out where they had missed the content, go back and retake the assessment in order to move forward.
One thing that kind of All-Stars really helped hit home for me, you can really do it as much as you need until you actually learn the information.
A lot of the teachers, just by doing the modules, came up with wonderful ideas. We began to show them that it was just as easy as online banking or as shopping online.
With All-Stars Professional Development, we had 98% completion rate of over 5,000 teachers completing the All-Stars online training.
The All-Stars program, delivered through Blackboard, saved the district $1.3 million, and that included giving every single teacher their own personal laptop. 83% of our teachers said they would be more likely to integrate technology in their classroom.
You can now go to Blackboard.
Once teachers completed the All-Stars program as a student, it really helped to open their eyes to the way blended learning could be used by them as teachers.
Because of All-Star training, I was really able to learn that it's more of a two-way street, where I help give them the tools, then they can use what I've given them on Blackboard to be able to kind of access those tools at their own pace in their own way.
After All-Stars, my teaching in the classroom changed by allowing me to come up with more creative ways to have students engaged in their own learning.
One of the things that I experienced in All-Stars that I loved was badges. I love badges, I loved awards. I'm totally down with the idea of giving students an indication other than grades, other than 100 or an 80 or a 90, how well they're doing. And so that's something that was featured in All-Star, and that was my first thing that I was like, okay, this exists, I get to learn how to do that. I had students being like, oh, I only got a bronze, can I redo it to get a silver?
As an English teacher, one of my favorite tools is Safe Assign. It allows me to check for plagiarism, there's a grammar check.
Blackboard has given them a location where they have an essay, they have a place to go and turn it in. So they get feedback, they can see what they need to work on, and it makes it easier for me. I don't have to worry about lugging things around. Everything's right there for me.
The results included our graduation rate moving from 50% to 82%, in part because we opened up the virtual school and offered students an alternative to attending traditional schools.
Blackboard has really helped improve student engagement.
When the light bulb goes on in the students, it's that feeling that you hope to get every single day that you teach. It's the reason I went to college, it's the reason I went to grad school, it's the reason I get up every morning.
Everyone in the world should be doing this.
If a district is not learning this way, then they should.